It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we got a beer from Uncommon Brewers out in America, in Santa Cruz, California to be exact, and it's their Siamese Twin Ale. It's described as a Belgian double style beer, and it's been brewed with Kaffir lime leaves, lemongrass and coriander. So a big American twist on a Belgian classic. And have you ever seen a Belgian double in a can? Look at that. Looks wonderful. Now then, let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. But I'd like to thank our channel sponsors, beersofeurope.co.uk. It's where you can get strange, funky, weird beers like this. It's where you can get your Sierra Nevadas, your classic American beers, your Sam Adams. Oh, look at that, it's all going to fit in. Your Belgian beers, your French beers, your American beers, your UK beers. Your beers really from all over. If you want to try a good beer, check out beersofeurope.co.uk. Beer in the glass. This is very unusual. It's 8.5% ABV. The head's dissipated quite quickly. When I say unusual, again, I'm going to mention it again. Have you ever seen a Belgian double in a can? Or a Belgian style double that's been brewed in America? I love it. I love it. So, beer in a glass, dark murky water of a beer. It's like puddle water, deep mahogany, nice carbonation, small, very small, next to nothing head really. Let's get the aroma. Ooh. Mmm. It's very unusual. It almost smells, it smells between a cross, or should I say, the aroma is of a cross between a saison and a cider. And I think that might be the lemon leaves in this beer. Kaffir lime leaves, lemongrass and coriander. I think the best thing we can do is drink this beer, get into it, give it a taste. As I mentioned, it's not a clear beer, it's quite cloudy. Let's dive in. Oh. Did you see my eyebrow raise then? It kind of went woo when I had a taste of this beer. It's very unusual. It's a very, very unusual beer. It's the first thing that grabs you is its pure sharpness. And you're just about to go, oh my goodness me, what am I drinking? And then the Belgian double aspect of it comes in. There's loads of brown sugar. It's like a toffee caramel tasting beer that comes through, and it saves it. It saves it. It's one of these beers that is going to take a lot of tasting, taste, just to be able to kind of work out exactly what it is. Second taste, you're kind of working it out, you're kind of understanding the beer a little bit more, and it's a lot more acceptable. I was going to mention the carbonation earlier, that it's really quite a carbonated beer. It's really kind of almost explosive on the back end with that carbonation fizzing on the tongue. But again, you've got to expect that from a Belgian style beer. It's exactly what you would get from Belgium. It's like an alcoholic rum, raisin, prune, fig, and then yes, very much Belgian double. You really do get that yeast on the back end. It's like a fruity, well, it's like a fruity Belgian yeast. It's very sharp on, as soon as that beer hits your lips, it kind of throws you. It's that instinctive, I don't want to drink this. It's that instinctive thing in your brain that stops you drinking terrible stuff. But bear with it. What that is, I think, is that the lime leaves. It's that Kaffir lime leaves. I think that's the initial split-second taste that throws it. Most definitely. But get over that. Get over that first aspect, that first little sharpness. For me, I probably, and the lemongrass, I probably wouldn't have put the Kaffir lime leaves in the lemongrass. You taste the coriander, there's like a spiciness on the back end. But I think the lime leaves in this make it very unusual. It's going to be a Marmite beer. It's going to be a beer that you either absolutely love, you love the different tastes, the complexities, or you're going to absolutely hate it. But if you're on that fence like I was at the beginning of the review, where I was sitting there thinking, oh my goodness me, what is this? Just carry on sipping it a little bit more and tasted it. And working out in your mind what those flavours are. When you do that, when you break it down into different flavours and parts in the beer, it becomes acceptable. It becomes nice, it becomes a decent beer. But it's a lot of it, it's a big brain power beer, this one. It's one that, just say you mowed the lawn, you wanted something refreshing. I'm not going to say you're going to want that from an 8.5% beer, or just say, let's look at this circumstance. Your wife's gone out, she's bought you a few beers to drink, you've opened the fridge door, you've gone, oh, what's this? This looks alright. And then you pull it open, pour it, and then you smell it and taste it, and you, oh my goodness me, you could just pour it down the sink. It's one of them beers, you could go, oh, this is completely undrinkable. But don't do that. Don't do that. Live through it. Let it evolve on your palate. Taste it. Taste them lime leaves, the coriander, the lemongrass. Tell yourself it's Belgian yeast, that it's a fruity yeast. And then pull in that the fact that there's fig and there's prunes and raisins, and really then you're thinking, hang on a minute, there's a lot of flavours here from different walks of life, from different places in the world, all thrown into this beer. And once you do that, when you pull it apart, it then works. It then works. And I'm going to say now, if you're still with me, I'm going to say that yes, I actually like this beer. So still then, that kind of oof, that kind of lime on the tongue, that lime leaf at the beginning of the taste. It's almost like a mixture of the best way I can describe this is it's like cider and coffee. It's a very, very strange taste, but get over that, think about it, and you'll enjoy it. I've banged on long enough about this beer. I'm going to rate it. Siamese Twin Ale, Uncommon Brewers. Yeah, I like it. Give it a go. It's very unusual. It's very unique. If you want something very, very different, Well, it's in a can. It's a Belgian double in a can. Brilliant. Brilliant. Go and try it. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. It's an 8 out of 10. I like a complex beer. Only because I drink IPAs, pale ales, golden ales. I drink them styles most days of the week. So it's very, very nice when you've hit over 1,600 beer reviews on YouTube. It's very nice to be able to come across something that is still very unique and new to you. So well done to the Uncommon Brewers. After 1,600 beer reviews, I'm still drinking beer that's new to me. Thanks for watching. Put your comments in the comments box. Please check out beersofeurope.co.uk. Subscribe to our channel on YouTube, and cheers.